Alright, so in this problem, I have a plus 2ab plus b equals 9. And I want to find the value of a plus b. So to solve this problem, I'm going to first go ahead and multiply both sides by 2. So now I have 2 times a plus 2ab plus b is equal to 9 times 2. Now if I factor out the 2 here, I get 2 times a plus 2 times 2ab is 4ab plus 2 times b is 2b. And this is equal to 9 times 2, which is 18. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor out 2a from 2a plus 4ab. So now I have 2a times 1 plus 2b. Now I have this plus 2b, and this is equal to 18. Now if I add 1 on both sides, I get 2a times 1 plus 2b plus 1 times 2b plus 1 is equal to 18 plus 1, which is 19. Now if I factor out 2b plus 1, I get 2b plus 1 times 2a plus 1. And this is equal to 19. Now notice how both of these are going to be odd. And 19 is also odd as well, because 2 times any number is going to be an even number, and an even number plus 1 is an odd number. So both of these are going to be odd, and 19 is already odd. So I'm going to think of 2b plus 1 as 1 and 2a plus 1 as 19, because 1 times 19 is equal to 19, and these two are actually the only factors of 19, and they're both odd. So now if I set 2b plus 1 equal to 1, and if I set 2a plus 1 equal to 19, 2b plus 1, I get b is equal to 0. And 2a plus 1, I get a is equal to 9. So now a plus b is simply going to equal 9. So this is my answer. Alright, so in this problem, I have 3 to the power of 3 plus 3 to the power of 3 plus 3 to the power of 3. And I actually have 4 answer choices for this problem. So for answer choice A, I have 9 to the power of 3. For answer choice B, I have 3 to the power of 9. For answer choice C, I have 9 to the power of 9. And for answer choice D, I have 3 to the power of 4. So I want to figure out which one of these answer choices is right. So let's first start off with A, 9 to the power of 3. So to actually get the value of this, I would have to add all of the bases and keep the exponent the same. So I would do 3 plus 3 plus 3, and I just keep the exponent the same. So it's simply 3, and 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9, so I get 9 to the power of 3. And this method is actually wrong. That's not the correct way to add exponents. So now for b, I have 3 to the power of 9, and how to get this is you keep the base the same and you add all the exponents. So you do 3 to the power of 3 plus 3 plus 3. And 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9, so you get 3 to the power of 9. And this method is wrong as well. That's not the correct way to add exponents. So now over here, I have 9 to the power of 9. And how you get this is you add all the exponents and the bases. So you do 3 plus 3 plus 3 to the power of 3 plus 3 plus 3. And you get 9 to the power of 9. This method is wrong as well. So finally, we have d, which is 3 to the power of 4. And this is the correct method. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to factor out 3 to the power of 3. So then I get 3 to the power of 3 times 1 plus 1 plus 1. Now this is the same thing as 3 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 1. And if I have something in the form a to the power of m times a to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m plus n. So 3 to the power of 3 times 3 to the 1 is going to equal 3 to the power of 3 plus 1, which is 4. So this is the right answer to this problem. Alright, so in this problem, I have 9 to the power of x plus 15 to the power of x is equal to 25 to the power of x. So, to solve this problem, I'm going to first go ahead and divide both sides by 9 to the power of x. So now I have 9 to the power of x over 9 to the power of x plus 15 to the power of x over 9 to the power of x plus 25 to the power of x over 9 to the power of x. Now these two are going to cancel out, 9 to the power of x, 9 to the power of x, so I'm going to have 1 plus 15 over 9 to the power of x plus 25 over 9 to the power of x. Now 15 over 9, that's going to simplify to 5 over 3. So, and 25, that's the same thing as 5 squared, and 9, that's the same thing as 3 squared. Now, I can write this as, I can write 5 squared over 3 squared as 5 over 3 to the power of 2 to the power of x. And I can actually switch the places of these two. So now I'm going to have 1 plus 5 over 3 to the power of x plus 5 over 3 to the power of x to the power of 2. And sorry, this is actually equal to equal. This is an equal sign, not a plus sign. Now I'm going to let 5 over 3 to the power of x equal y. So now I have 1 plus y is equal to y squared. Now, if I subtract 1 and y on both sides, I get y squared minus y minus 1 is equal to 0. So now, as you can see, I have a quadratic equation. So if I plug this into the quadratic formula and factor this, I get y is equal to 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2, and also 1 minus the square root of 5 over 2. And I'm not going to waste your time putting that in the quadratic formula, so I simply just wrote the solutions out. Now, remember how y is equal to 5 over 3 to the power of x. So now I have 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2 is equal to 5 over 3 to the power of x. And now this can be written as log base 5 over 3 of 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2. And also, we can't forget y equals 1 minus, so the same thing for minus. My other solution is x is equal to log base 5 over 3 of 1 minus the square root of 5 over 2. So these are my two solutions to this problem. Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have 3 to the power of x is equal to 5 to the power of 2x. Now, if we have something in the form a to the power of m times n, this is actually equal to a to the power of m to the power of n. And also vice versa. A to the power of m to the power of n is also equal to a to the power of m times n. So right here we have 5 to the power of 2x. And this, using this property, can be written as 5 to the power of 2 to the power of x. And now this is still equal to 3 to the power of x. Now, let's simplify this a bit. 5 squared is 25. So now we have 25 to the power of x is equal to 3 to the power of x. Now, if I divide both sides by 25 to the power of x, these two cancel out, and I'm left with 3 to the power of x over 25 to the power of x is equal to 25 to the power of x over 25 to the power of x is 1. Now, if we have something in the form a to the power of b over c to the power of b, this can actually be written as a over c to the power of b. So we have 3 to the power of x over 25 to the power of x, and this can be written as 3 over 25 to the power of x is equal to 1. However, I'm going to rewrite 1 as 3 over 25 to the power of 0. Now, because both of these bases are the same, that means the exponents are the same as well, meaning x is equal to 0. So this is our answer. And if we plug this value in to check, we get 3 to the power of 0 is equal to 5 to the power of 2 times 0. And 2 times 0 is simply just 0. So we have 5 to the power of 0. And any number to the power of 0 is 1. So 3 to the power of 0 is 1. And this is equal to 5 to the power of 0 is also 1. So this is right.